Guys, today we will be unboxing the Pixel 7 Pro, and surprisingly the Pixel Watch. Google was nice enough to send this over since we are part of the Team Pixel program here, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says Team Pixel. It's just a little mirror here, but your retail packaging will look like this. I guess they kind of unboxed it for us already, and I just do dramatic effect, I guess. But here is the Pixel Watch, which I was not expecting. I rarely use smartwatches, so we're gonna actually make a separate video about this. Like I said, was not expecting that. And then here's the Pixel 7 Pro here, and this is the Snow White version, I believe, which is really nice. Looks extremely similar to the 6 Pro. It just you have a new bar here that is just seamless. So you can see instead of it being like one individual bar, it's now seamless. It's metal as well too, which is really nice, and it overall feels and looks a little bit more premium, a little bit more refined as well. So we're gonna go ahead and boot this guy up here, and just to show you what comes in your retail packaging here, it's not really anything too fancy here. You have your cable, manual, type C to type C, basically the standard stuff. And with the Pixel Watch, let's see here, I think it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's just a cable, and then we get manuals as well. The cable, the charger, is, as you can see, it's gonna be a little bit different. You can see like that, it'll look like this. And then we have a strap right here as well too. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. Alright guys, we're all in on the 7 Pro here, and like I said, I'm really digging this design. The phone is actually really comfortable to hold as well too, and it just overall feels a little bit more premium just playing with it and setting it up here. I want to talk about one of the things that stood out to me. The fingerprint scanner off the rip, I noticed, is much more responsive than the Pixel 6 Pro, so it just feels a little bit more faster. Now, and also, if you never liked using fingerprint scanners, now you have the face unlock on here as well, which works really well. So I'm really excited about that. It works like a breeze. So I was really asking for that for a while, and we finally have face unlock on the Pixel 7 Pro, and it works flawlessly, excellent. So I was really happy about that. The screen on here is very nice here. It's pretty much similar to the Pixel 6 Pro. Here, I think by default it was at full HD, but you go ahead and bump it up to 1440p. It is a full 1440p display. It's LTPO 120 Hertz on here, HDR10 plus. It actually gets up to 1500 nits peak brightness as well too, which is nice. It's 6.7 inches, and then like I said, it is 1440p with 512 for the PPI, so extremely sharp display here. And actually it does look like it has a less of a curve now. Like, it's still curved, but the curve isn't as dramatic this year. I will compare it to the Pixel 6 Pro, but the display on here is beautiful. I think they made a really good move with that, reducing the curve, because a lot of people hated like the dramatic curve. Me, I didn't have a problem with it. I was a big fan of it actually. But I think a lot of people will really like this display now because it doesn't curve as dramatic, so you won't get those accidental touches. But overall, as far as the display goes, it's a really beautiful, bright, vibrant display here. So far, Android 13 has been a breeze so far. Like I said, the Pixel 6 Pro launched and it was super buggy, but this one is buttery smooth, guys. It is super silky smooth, man. The Pixel phones to me always seem to be the most smoothest out of pretty much any Android that I've used. Everything just feels extremely fluid and fast. And like I said, no bloatware. That is the best thing about these Pixel phones, is that you just get your standard Google applications on here as well too. Now, I've been playing a few games on here, and so far this phone has been pretty cool. As you can see, Call of Duty Mobile, we're able to play at the ultra frame rates. The gaming experience is pretty nice on this phone as well too. Everything runs really fast. I'll drop a full gaming test for you guys so we can see how this G2 does, this Tensor chip does. But for the base model, it is 128 gigs, and then you also have 12 gigs of RAM as well too, which is really sweet here. So this phone is going to be plenty enough powerful for the average person here. So just no issues so far. This phone is just blazing fast when it comes to performance in general. Next, I want to go ahead and check out the stereo speakers and see. You can see an improvement here. They sound really good, but they sound pretty much like the Pixel 6 Pro, so no real improvement that I can tell from. But the Pixel 6 Pro had excellent sounding speakers, some of my favorite actually, excellent bass quality. These are super loud, so it's pretty much the same, which is a good thing. So alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about the cameras on here. So I went out and just took some shots for you guys. So we do have the 50 megapixel lens on here, and then we have the new 48 megapixel telephoto lens. It does 5x optical zoom, and then it goes all the way up to 30 times zoom as well too. And then we also have a 12 megapixel ultra wide on here, and then we also have 4K 60 on the front and back with a 10 megapixel selfie cam, and it's actually a 10.8 megapixel selfie cam, and it is a ultra wide selfie cam as well too. But you guys can see the shots look really good. So my first impression of the shots is that it looks excellent, really beautiful pixel quality shots here. Is going to give you, like I said, this is always my go-to camera for if I'm going to take pictures. I just love how they do image processing. I love how the color comes out on skin tones and stuff like that. I just think this is overall just a great camera. It just really nails it. Now that it has better zoom as well too, which is really nice. It's nowhere near on par with the S22 Ultra zoom quality and just the specs in general, but this is a really good step in the right direction, and it does just a great job at nighttime shots and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm going to keep on playing with it a little bit, and I'll let you guys see the video as well too. Alright guys, here is the video on the Pixel 7. Here's the ultra wide on here as well too. Here's our 2x, and then here's the 5x. So overall, it looks pretty good. Be sure to let me know what you guys think here. All right, so you do still have the same 5,000 milliamp battery in here, but what's being told is that you're gonna have better battery life this year. And so far, just from what we've been seeing from other reviewers and stuff like that, that this phone has pretty good battery life, much better than the 6 Pro. This phone should easily do well over 6 hours of screen on time and have some pretty good standby time as well too. It's got 30-watt charging, and of course we do have the wireless charging still on here with the reverse wireless charging. Now Google also has like a mode on here where if you have like a blurred shot, like something like this, or of a face or something, it'll use like the software to go ahead and unblur it, and I'll show you guys that in another video. But yeah, so overall, the Pixel 7 Pro is looking pretty good. It's a really nice refinement. It's less buggy than the 6 Pro as well. It looks like the zoom quality is much improved on here. We'll have to compare that. But they made like these small little tweaks that I'm really digging. I'm really digging that they shrunk the curve on here as well too. I'm digging that the processor is better. And yeah, so overall, just really nice experience so far. It's just super fast. So be sure to let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.